Hey everyone, it's Jack here. I hope you're doing very well. Checking in from my car today. Just headed up into the village to get my morning coffee, and there's a few things I wanted to talk about, some things that have happened since our live stream on Saturday, and it's always good to check in. We've got a really busy week of content coming up this week, so I thought while I could, I'd catch you while there's not loads going on. Of course, Max Aarons to Barcelona, is it happening? That's been the question that everyone's been asking over the last couple of weeks. I think the short answer is no, it won't be happening. But it's fascinating, isn't it? I think if you would have said, when that young lad came on against Ipswich at right back, that he'd be linked with a move to the new camp within a few years, you would have laughed. I think we all know that Max Aarons has ability and maturity, and he's performed at a very high level now for quite some time. But Chris texted me on the morning of, it was Saturday morning, wasn't it, that the reports came out and said, Jack, we've got to talk about Max Aarons to Barcelona this evening. And I hadn't looked at my phone. I'd been on a break for a few days, and I kind of laughed. I was like, no, come on, mate, like this isn't serious. And of course, then I saw the reports from Michael Bailey and David Ornstein, and there is genuine interest from Barcelona to sign Max Aarons, and the bid was rejected. The way I've read into it, and it's kind of confusing, like these loan deals are always structured quite strangely, but it was, as you fall down my dashboard, it was a season-long loan deal with an option to buy at the end, rumoured to be around £20 million, but there was no kind of security that Barcelona would have to sign him. They'd pay his wages for the season, but that was essentially all we'd get. So there was no real benefit to Norwich City for doing this. It's not as if we're sending him out for development or something like this. It was solely so Barcelona could have, a right back or a backup right back. Well, what's the benefit to Norwich City there? And I've seen such nonsense from some national publications saying, why are Norwich City denying Max Aarons the opportunity to go to Barcelona? Well, I tweeted it. We're not a charity here. We're not kind of a make-a-wish for Max Aarons here. Max Aarons is contracted to Norwich City under a long contract. He plays football week in, week out at a decent level in the Championship. If Barcelona came in with a £30 million bid, Norwich City would not deny Max Aarons the opportunity to go to Barcelona. Max Aarons' interests, I'm sure, are at the heart of Norwich City, and they care dearly about their players. And we have never denied young players an opportunity to go away if the money is right. And Norwich have finally got themselves into a position that we can reject bids from Barcelona, and that's brilliant. That's, we're financially secure. That should be applauded, by publications. The last thing that anyone wants is football clubs to go out of business, especially during these times when it's incredibly, tight on purse strings and such. So Norwich City have got themselves in a position where we sell on our terms, and that's brilliant because it means we can demand a high price. It means the foundations that Stuart Webber has laid in getting these young players on lengthy contracts is great. We got the price we wanted for Jamal Lewis. I'm sure there'll be some more outgoings this transfer window before it shuts in about 3 weeks' time. So I just thought it's brilliant that Norwich players are being linked with Barcelona, and not even linked, but there's genuine interest from Barcelona, and I'm sure Max will get a move, if it's not this transfer window, the next one, because he deserves to be playing at the very top, and that might be with Norwich City if we get promoted. You don't know, but let's stop with this kind of denying players an opportunity to play for the right clubs. We have absolutely nothing to owe to Max Aarons. And I'm sure he'll get a move if the price is right. That's the end of that. The other one, linked with another left back, is Sam McCall. He's gone back on loan to Coventry, of course, where we signed him from originally. And I must admit, I find it all a bit strange because the left back and the right back position, especially now Jamal has gone, and if Max goes, are probably the two positions in which we have the least amount of cover. Now, I thought when we signed Sam McCall that he was almost going to be the first choice left back. Even when we signed Javi Quintilla, I thought they're going to be really kind of closely contested places. And I thought Sam McCall would come out on top because, he's got experience at this level. Coventry really rate him. etc, etc. Javi Quintilla has ended up going in at left back and putting a few decent shifts. I mean, he got the assist, didn't he? And he's throwing crosses in the box for fun. I haven't been, blown away by him. And even if I had been blown away by Javi Quintilla, there is still the risk of injury. There is still the risk of suspension and just match fatigue. Like the championship season, this time around is so compact. There's so many games. You've got cup competitions. You need cover in them positions. So I thought Sam McCallum would get plenty of minutes. I understand why he's been sent back out on loan, because it's very much a development thing. McCallum's coming to an age where he has to be playing game time, and to be playing regular game time in the championship that he will be at Coventry is of course a good thing. But I really, really hope that Norwich don't get in a position where we just don't have anyone to play at left back. Now Norwich, I think, see Ballymumba as an option to play at left back. They see Ben Gibson as a possibility of playing at left back, and maybe Ben Godfrey as an option of playing at left back. But none of them are out and out left backs. We had an option with an out and out right back in Sam McCallum. Well, we don't anymore. We have an option to recall him in January, which I can see happening. But that just seemed a slightly odd deal. When you build a team with such depth and quality, to let them players go is strange. I get it. Look, it's player development, but certainly a position like left back where there's not tons of cover just seemed a bit odd. And finally, I thought I'd give my thoughts on the weekend. I thought it was promising from Norwich City. It's strange, isn't it? Because we're so used to, and I'm so used to coming onto these little videos and going, well, Norwich played really well today. We had lots of possession, created chances, but we lost the game 2-0. This was the opposite. We didn't play well and we got something, and that's actually really pleasing. Of course, we want to be playing well each week and winning games, but champions are kind of sculpted from teams that can, even on their bad weeks, gain something. We gained a point at the weekend. I certainly saw it that way rather than dropping 2 points. Although, if Norwich are wanting to win the league, then home games are really important to pick up points in. But I think there's going to be changes. It's going to be fascinating to see whether Emi Buendia comes into the side against Bournemouth on Sunday, or whether that light knock was a light knock, or whether it was a bid coming in from someone. I want to take Farker and Webber's and whoever's word it is at face value, but I think in transfer window times you have to take comments with a slight pinch of salt, and I'm not sure if that was a knock or whether that's interest from another club per se. So yeah, I thought it was okay. Great to see Pukki on the score sheet. Great to see Poeta getting a goal after that horrendous miss. He's going to be a really exciting player this season. There are going to be times when we are ripping our hair out with Poeta, and there's going to be absolute moments of brilliance, and that's kind of exciting at this level, and I'm looking forward to that. Chris's opposition preview will be out this week, as well as my preview. We've got live streams to come this week. There's loads of stuff from now until the end of the week. There should be daily content. If you aren't already subscribed, it would be great if you do so, and that means you'll never miss out on another bit of content that we make. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Max Aarons, Sam McCallum. What do you think about that? And also this game coming up this weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.